Is the food on the Regal Princess really worth the hype? I'm Solo Travel 1974, and I've eaten my way through this magnificent ship to give you the ultimate guide to every included dining spot, plus a peek at those tempting specialty restaurants. We're finding out what's delicious, if there is anything to avoid, and most importantly, what's included in your cruise fare. Let's dig in. Let's start with breakfast, because there really is something for everyone on Regal Princess. The main dining room is a wonderful way to begin the day, and breakfast is served between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. on a port day, and between 7:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. on a sea day in the Allegro main dining room. You'll be seated and served, and the atmosphere is calm and elegant. There's a menu with classic American and British options. Eggs your way, perfectly crispy bacon, beans, toast, fresh fruit, and light, fluffy pancakes. On sea days, it's a popular option for those who enjoy a slower start. Solo tip: if you enjoy company, don't hesitate to ask for a shared table here. And you can see a sample breakfast menu on screen now. I've put all these menus in a handy PDF for you. Link in the description. My gift to you for watching. Then you've got the Horizon Court Buffet, which is much more casual and offers incredible variety. On a port day, the Horizon Court Buffet is open between 5 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. and 6 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. on a sea day. There are omelette stations where your eggs are made fresh to order, waffle stations with syrup and toppings, fruit, full English breakfast, continental options like meats and cheeses, and even international items like rice congee or miso soup, depending on the sailing. Solo tip: the buffet offers maximum flexibility, perfect if you're dining alone and want quick variety or to just people watch. Tucked into Horizon Court is the Horizon Bistro and Pastry Shop, a section many miss. The pastry shop serves fresh, Danish pastries, muffins, and donuts, great if you've got a sweet tooth. And it's often quieter than the main buffet seating area. The Horizon Bistro offers similar options to the Horizon Court, but less choice. But if you can't find a seat then, this is a good place as many miss it. However, I never had a problem finding a seat on Regal Princess Horizon Court Buffet even at peak times. The International Café, on Deck 5, is open 24 hours a day and offers breakfast parfaits, small fruit bowls, muffins, and breakfast sandwiches. It's a brilliant grab-and-go option, especially if you're heading out early on an excursion. It is very popular with morning coffee lovers as well. And don't forget, you can also order breakfast directly to your cabin. Room service breakfast is complimentary and includes options like yogurt, fruit, cereal, pastries, and juices. Just fill out the door hanger the night before, and you can enjoy a peaceful breakfast on your balcony, a real treat. I love nothing better than starting a sea day by getting breakfast delivered to my room and enjoy it in my pajamas on the balcony. Perfect. The breakfast options on the Regal Princess were great, and it is probably the best breakfast buffet I've had on a cruise. I love the fact that they make omelettes to order and deliver them to your seat in the buffet. This is where the Medallion app is a game changer as the waiters find you easily. The freshly made waffles were great as well. There were clearly signed options for people who have dietary requirements as well, like vegans or want gluten-free options. Moving on to the lunch options, and there are plenty of options on the Regal Princess, whether you want something light or a full 3-course meal. The Allegro main dining room is open on embarkation day for lunch, which many don't realize. It's quieter than the buffet and feels like a proper welcome aboard experience. One of the standout dishes here is the legendary orange soufflé, a princess signature dessert served on embarkation day that you really should try. It's also open on sea days for lunch, and the menu rotates with dishes like pastas, burgers, soups, and salads. There is also a pub lunch option on port days, but I never made it back to the ship in time to try this. And here is the embarkation lunch menu and sea day lunch menu on screen so you know what to expect. The Horizon Court Buffet serves up a wide variety of dishes at lunchtime, from hot carved meats and themed international stations like Taste of India or Taste of China, to fresh salads and soups. The Horizon Bistro tends to serve more Mexican-style dishes and is often a quieter area to sit. Again, the pastry shop continues to impress with cookies, cakes, and lighter bites. The International Café keeps things casual with soups, paninis, salads, and small snack pots. It's an ideal stop if you're peckish between meals or want something with your coffee. And of course, you've got Prego Pizzeria and Trident Grill open daily from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Grab a slice of freshly baked pizza or burgers, hot dogs, veggie options, and tacos made to order. You will get a buzzer in the Trident Grill and will buzz when your food is ready. It's great for poolside dining or a no-fuss lunch. Also, if you fancy an ice cream, Swirls is also located on the Lido deck near the main pool area. The ice cream is included in your cruise fare. Fancy a club sandwich delivered to your room or a cold drink by the pool? OceanNow brings food, drinks straight to you wherever you are on board. This is fantastic for maximizing relaxation time. And finally, it's not necessarily a lunch option, but you also have Gelatos on Deck 5, where you can get the premium desserts and ice cream included in your Princess Plus or Premium package. And on a sea day, afternoon tea is served in the Concerto dining room. There is a nice mix of options for lunch to suit everyone's taste. I am not a big fan of the buffet normally, but really enjoyed the Mexican options in the Horizon Bistro, and the Trident Grill food was very tasty as well. I also had a late lunch delivered to my room after a short excursion, which was such a bonus. And the orange soufflé is a must-try on embarkation day. Dinner is where Regal Princess truly shines. There are 3 main dining rooms on board. These are Allegro, Concerto, and Symphony. Each has its own style. Allegro is for anyone who likes booking a fixed time via the app. And you can eat there between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Concerto is for anyone who likes anytime dining, which means you can turn up anytime between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. and get a table. The Symphony main dining room is for traditional set-time dining with the same waitstaff each night. There are 2 set dining times. First sitting is at 5:30 p.m. and the second is at 7:30 p.m. Which dining option do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Menus rotate nightly. On formal or gala nights, the menu steps up a notch with options like succulent lobster, perfectly cooked prime rib, and elegant starters. And here are some of the menus on screen now. Oh, and just before we go any further, if you're curious about the actual menus I mentioned throughout this video, I've popped a link down in the description. It'll take you to a handy Google Drive folder where you can browse all the Regal Princess dining menus for yourself. Super useful if you're planning ahead or just want to see what's on offer. If you prefer something more relaxed, Horizon Court Buffet is open in the evenings too. You'll find soups, salads, rotating entrees, and dessert counters with cakes, puddings, and ice cream. It's a good option if you want to eat quickly or dine casually. The evening buffet also had different special menus every night, and they were advertised beforehand with a leaflet in your cabin with what is available every night. Prego Pizzeria and Trident Grill stay open until 11 p.m, so they're perfect if you want a late dinner after a show or just fancy something easy. And yes, you can even order dinner to your room with OceanNow, a brilliant perk, especially for solo travelers like me who might want a quiet night in with a movie and a burger without any fuss. International Café also remains open and becomes the go-to spot for late-night bites. You'll find soups, sandwiches, wraps, and desserts well into the night. The food was outstanding. The French onion soup, steak, and lobster were particular highlights in the main dining rooms. And I love the fact that the 3 main dining rooms had different options so that you have the freedom to dine in the way you like. and the buffet was probably the best I've had on a cruise. Now let's break down the casual and speciality dining venues. These aren't typically included in the basic cruise fare. Generally, you'll either pay an extra cover charge or a la carte pricing for these, unless you have the Princess Plus or Premier package, which often includes a certain number of meals at these spots. I'll dive deep into the package value in an upcoming video, but here's an overview of the venues. Popular casual dining venues include Alfredo's Pizzeria. It now typically costs around $15 per person, unless included in your package, but offers a full table service experience with antipasti, authentic, hand-stretched pizzas, pasta dishes, and desserts. It's a step up from the poolside pizza. Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar offers sushi and seafood platters, perfect for a light meal or a pre-dinner treat. Now for the speciality restaurants on board the Regal Princess. These are Sabatini's and the Crown Grill. Full transparency here. I didn't eat at either on this specific short cruise. The Crown Grill was already fully booked by the time I tried. Pro tip: book speciality dining early, especially on shorter cruises or popular itineraries. Reservations fill up fast. Use the Princess app before you even board, or head straight there on embarkation day. I did hear great feedback about both restaurants. I'll still show you the menus so you can get a feel for what they offer. And if you want to study the menus, I've put them together in a PDF so you can browse them in detail. Check the link in the description below to access them. If I hadn't had the Princess Plus package, I probably wouldn't have eaten in either of the casual dining venues. The pizza at Prego Pizzeria was as nice as the one in Alfredo's. The sushi in the Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar was really tasty. However, the location of the Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar is not great, people thinking it's a bar, and also use it as a way to walk to and from Crooner's Bar. So it doesn't have the best atmosphere. However, it did have great views of the atrium. If I had been on a longer cruise, I would certainly have tried the Crown Grill and Sabatini's. I know now to book in advance or early on. So, overall, the Regal Princess offers an impressive mix of dining options, from complimentary breakfast in bed to indulgent steakhouse dinners and everything in between. And it was certainly an upgrade from the food I had recently on the P&O Britannia. Whether you're a foodie or just looking for variety without constantly paying extra, you are definitely well covered with the included options. Still wondering how Regal Princess stacks up against P&O cruises? That's exactly what I compare in my next video. And if you've just discovered this video, make sure to check out my full Regal Princess series. It covers everything from embarkation day to a full ship tour and more. Click right here on the screen to keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one.